know if you're kind of setting yourself up for to be paying attention to the directions so you can learn something. You see how I kind of stop her there? Sometimes I'm going through the phone out with me. Make you that I need to. She don't run right into me. So I'm just kind of using this as a more end result example. Be able to go all along these horses with nothing on, and then wanting to be here with me. Most of them are going to leave right about now. But I think you offer it up in a good way, and teaching slow increments, you can get to this relatively easy. It just takes work on our part, get them where they understand. And so, kind of as out there at work, hanging out with me right here is pretty nice. You can get quiet, you can be confident. I'm not going to hurt you with any of my tools, whatever you use. It doesn't have to be a flat. Have this loop going, kind of double there, pre-signal. Then you're offering her the opportunity to want to do it for you by the pre-signal. See, I don't even have to put the other end of the lead rope, she's going to do it. But if you never set yourself these guidelines, is what I'm getting at, is you don't obtain that, because there's always gray area. You kind of signal this way, you pick the lead rope way up in the air, all that kind of stuff. So I think it's very crucial, because look at, I'm getting it where she's in the right frame of mind, she's accepting it, we've done some things, and there's my one rein stop. You know, you got to have that no matter what horse it is. If they kind of lose their marbles on the trail or anything, you guys probably all been there if you've been on horses. Certain times when they start reacting or just looking at things, looking at them, your go-to has got to have that emergency brake. So if you teach them in a controlled environment, there's no saddle, there's no other pressure, it's just you and the horse, and you get that pretty good, there's a pretty good chance of it correlating to everything else. It'll go in under saddle and all that. So now I want to touch base a little bit on some of the basics we're going to cover too, as far as moving their feet. And sometimes you can watch some of these things and not have all the steps, even though you're watching it. So I think even the way you hold the lead rope is important. If you think of it as, if I was on back, I'd be kind of holding it like reins like this, right? So ideally, I like to hold over the top of the lead rope when I'm doing any of this groundwork. If you go here, it's harder to signal, it's harder for the rope to slide in your hand. And it just makes you kind of fumble around. You can't, because I really like to signal by pointing. And if you have your hand under hand and you kind of point, it just doesn't work the same. So, always over the top of the rope. Back up. But same thing here. Good girl. This is one thing right here, if I'm just standing here for a second, is that it's a reward. She's kind of not wanting to back up there for me. And then she finally did it. I created more energy. I ask nice first. But I think that a lot of people, they get some things on their mind and they get in a hurry with these horses. I think if you slow things down and let her know that, okay, right there's good, you can be confident there. We don't got to go. She's wanting to go, as you guys can see. So the brakes are just as important as anything else.
Draw.
Get attention here. Slap the ground. Keep slapping the ground. Yeah. Every kind of makes one noise. There you go. That looks pretty good, guys. If I put them there. Okay, but it's not. So that, yeah, the way you keep it is if she moves her feet and stuff, just wait. Even if she gets soft, she's still moving her feet, just wait. And she will, I promise. She might do it a couple times here and there. If you do it, follow behind. You might pick to get her attention. She's looking off into the bumper there. Okay, pay attention. And then come in here, softly. See? And she's getting off. So we're going to wait for the response. And there, soft. She did it on her own. Let's check out the other side right quick. Mechanic? Okay, so. Slide back, yep, and then get out of their way. But out towards the wither though, see the anchor point is where it comes in. Let me show you one time, just myself here. See if that helps click. A lot of times it does. Sometimes I'll have to help you more. But here, you're gonna have this hand here, and just about that much loop, okay, that's crucial. That way they get a big, nice release, okay? So we're gonna get out of their way here. You're gonna slide back, which is the pre-signal, which also helps you to get a range short enough. Come up straight across the river, lightly, and wait. See, we'll hang out right here. See, she'll get the bob on her head and doing all this stuff. You just gotta wait. And she tried. When they try and they give it some good effort, if they don't touch their nose, then you reward them by sliding this hand back. So that's the release, and that's why they get better. That's where you're kind of staying short and she's kind of staying bent on you. Yeah. So if you get here, you slide back, get short enough on your rein here, lead rope, whatever you want to call it, anchor your hand, and wait for a response, a good response. Well, it's kind of decent, but I want it to get better. Better. Because sometimes when they get worse, then all of a sudden they really get better because they're like, what do I really got to do here? Just wait. Gotta be patient. She's touching her nose, but I was going a little bit further back. Hey, come on, dude. A little harder there. That was there. See how I waited? Yeah. We want her nose to touch her eventually, and you, because you've been doing it, I'm kind of asking for a little more so you can get better, right? That's what it's all about. You know, what we're doing here. Yeah, we're going to work on that. There's a few steps here, okay? For one, I'm going to kind of hold it, see at the wither here, and just about like that. See how that loop comes down real quick? That's about how much loop you want, okay? Does that make sense? And you hold it here, it's folded in, the lead rope's folded in half, right? Okay? And we'll have this hand here. You know, pay attention. This gal wants to just walk off like we're not here, see? A little bumper, okay? So pay attention, Jerry. Okay, so, what we're going to do here is when you're doing it here, you're going to stand with your belly right to her flank. Okay? That makes you out of their way. Okay? And so what we're going to do here is you slide with your hand back. That's the P signal. Okay, watch, move over a little bit. And come around softly. Okay? Soft. Well, see, she might root out. See how she's rooting? I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna pull her more. I'm gonna let her just run into that pressure and just wait, okay? Get her to see. That was a little bit of a give. I'm gonna wait for a little bit more. She's getting there. Just wait. There. She's getting.
Not doing too bad, everything.